Bam. The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new Bitcoin Daily Show. Every single day, 9 a.m. Central European time, every single day on the dollar, we do this Bitcoin show daily just to see, like, you know, what's happening with Bitcoin. Is going up, is going down, you know. We gotta know. How's everybody doing in chat? The beauty badge is always here, of course. Martin is always on the in the chat. How's everybody doing? Dodge Daddy, there will be no Dodge Daddy today, unfortunately. It's holding some kind of support, but you know, we will be looking at it a little bit on a small time frames and see if we can get anything out of that. Right now, just barely above the 200 moving average, just barely above the 200 moving average. So how's everybody doing, guys? How's everybody doing? Are you surviving the dump? So we said, like, this is gonna take a couple of days before we actually know which direction, you know, it might actually happen. And right now it kind of looks you know, sketchy. Down here is the support, right? That's the first support, 44,005. And you can see here that on this 50 moving average we are getting into this support, and we bounced, and right now we bounced every time back above the 200 moving average, but right now it kind of looks sketchy. So we're gonna see what's happening here. Can we actually get back above the 200 moving average, or are we gonna dump furthermore down? Because, you know, 3 days in a row right now we are holding above the 200 moving average. So 200 moving average is very special, very important level to hold. Whether we're gonna do that or not, kind of depends. Of course, below 38,000 down here, that's a bearish territory. Above what's that, 52,000, that's bullish territory. One way or the other this is gonna go one way or other, but you know, we would like to get some kind of support and go out on the upside. BTC's dying line being bitten by the pack of alt hyenas. Alts are not doing much, you know. Alts are also being beaten right now. I mean, some alts are gaining a little bit, I can see that, but you know, it's so little. Like, you know, Uniswap 1%, 1 inch, you know, 3%, ICP 1%, RLC 0.2%. There are some like 7%, something like that, but it's so small. You know, they are not doing any kind of big moves. And right now, third red candle in a row. But the good thing is it does something like this over here, you know. I mean, can you do that on this and a bam, fall more down. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. But right now we are getting this support on the 50 moving average. You can see on the dollar we held the 50 moving average. On the dollar, 50 moving average on the dollar, really nicely. So you know, we overshoot this one came to the 50 moving average. So we're gonna see if we get a third hit on the 50 moving average down here, whether this is gonna hold. But this 200 moving average is actually alpha and omega. You know, you do not want to close below it. You do not want to have this big body up here closing below the 200 moving average down here. That would actually be a bad thing, guys. That would be a bad thing. Sol Hex Algo, I see finally people are jumping on the Hex eventually, you know. Phantom also, you know, pumping like crazy. Phantom is up, yeah, Phantom is up 20%, but Hex isn't doing so much today. And Solana is right now only 6% up. Algo, what's Algo doing? Algo, it's up only 4% today. Yesterday it was like something, Algo did yesterday something like 30%, something like that. I don't know, how much did Algo do yesterday? 50% yesterday, damn, man. Damn, if this isn't blow off top, I don't know what it is, man. 50%. What's happening with Algo? What's happening with Algo, guys? What's happening with Algo? Damn, that was a 50% pump. Ah, man, that's nice. I gotta go, unfortunately. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Crazy days. Crazy days. Crazy days. There you go. I sold my Algo yesterday. I woke up this morning. Duh. Yeah. So on the daily time frame, let's see the daily time frame, how the RSI and everything is working out. So there is no divergence, RSI divergence, you know, price is going down, RSI is going down, everything working as it should be working. Some kind of 40 levels, that's fine. Breaking these 50 levels that's been holding us on the upside, you know, that's also bear sign. Eventually we got again this, you know, continuation of the bearish movement on the daily. Let's see the weekly kind of curving towards downside. A weekly RSI also going a little bit down. There is no divergence up here on anything, just working actually as it should. So technicals are okay. Technicals are, you know, just going as they should. On the weekly time frame, there is right now no immediate danger. I mean, it was a big dump, you know, nobody likes the big dump, but we are still above the 10 and 20 moving average. So as long as we are above 10 and 20 moving average on the weekly, technically we are still in a bullish trend. You know, this can you know, just continue towards the upside. There is absolutely no reason why this cannot continue to the upside, as long as we are above 10 and 20 moving average on the weekly. On the daily, unfortunately, still we are above the 200 moving average up here, and that's okay. That's okay. We are above 200 moving average, you can see here. But if we start dumping below that, below 200 moving average, and even the 50 moving average down here, that can be a bad sign. That can be a bad sign. Let's go to 4 hourly and see what's happening on the 4 hourly time frame. And you'll see here right now what we said yesterday, that the day before that this is gonna start going sideways. And how long is gonna go sideways? Until it starts hitting these moving averages. So what happens when it starts hitting the moving averages? It tried, you know, it either gets rejected by the moving averages. You can see here going sideways, getting rejected, going below it up here, a little bit up here. It's gonna try to climb the moving averages. Once climbs the moving average, and this next moving average comes into play. You know, it tries to climb tries to climb up out of the dump, right? But right now we still got some time to go. If you go to the 1 hourly, you see how this actually works. It kind of zigzags above the 10 and 20 moving average up here. It did not get crashed, but right now this 50 moving average is gonna be really important, because this is 1 hourly, and on 1 hourly, for some reason, 50 and 100 moving average are a lot more important. So this 50 moving average on 1 hourly will come here, and we're gonna see how it's gonna react on the 50 moving average. Maybe just do something like this over here with the 50 moving average as well. We don't actually know. We don't actually know. We are just looking how it's gonna react. There might be some kind of triangle going over here. Maybe some kind of triangle. Depends on how you draw it, of course, and all that shebang, give or take, you know, and stuff like that. Is this nicer than other ones? The both are bad. Down here, I think should be something like this. Up here. Oh, this is nice. 1, 2, 3. Maybe something like this. So, you know, soon this will come down here. This will come down here. You know, something will happen. Maybe before that up here. You know, so I think today we will find out whether we are gonna go below the 200 moving average or above 200 moving average, and I think that's gonna happen today. So you can see this candle right now over here, trying to hold the 200 moving average. This is 200 moving average, trying to hold above 200 moving average. So I think today we are gonna get either a big dump down here to some kind of 44 levels, maybe even below that, or we're gonna bounce all the way up to maybe some kind of 10 and 20 moving average, some kind of 48 levels. You know, because it was a big dump, you know, so we can bounce, technically we can bounce to the 10 and 20 moving average. That's a 48,000, but we don't know. You can see here clearly it is going sideways. Let's see 30-minute chart. You can see 30 minutes right now is also doing this. Well, 30 minutes is more like 200 moving average. That's important. You can see how these moving averages comes into price and just goes sideways. But we are waiting for the big moves. So this 20 moving average, 10 moving average, we're gonna see how they actually work around. Daily we can go, let's say, up to like 20 moving average up there, and the 50 moving average. So we got a narrowed space right now. So if you go below here, or below, what's that, below 44.7, that would be actually a bad thing. That would be a bad thing. If you go below this level 44.7, that's a very close below that. That's very, I mean, closing below 200 is already a bad thing, you know, but this is technically a bad thing. And going back above here, that would be actually very bullish thing. even though we are not all the way up above 52,000, above 48,680, that's gonna be very bullish thing. So this move, you know, above 48.6 is bullish, below 44.7 is bearish, but this is right now trading range, especially this 200 moving average right now, holding us a little bit back. So we still have to wait a little while, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I think today might actually come big decision time, you know, which way, the direction we're gonna go. But you know, right now it's you know, I say the traders are right now taking positions, you know, to the upside, to the downside, because we are hitting some important levels at 44,000. Up here 44,000, we've been hitting, you know, they have been, you know, longing the support, but will this support actually hold or not? It's still too early to tell, you know, but you know, people are taking chances, people are taking the risk, you know, and they're hoping, you know, for more bounce towards upside, especially when we get to the 50 moving averages, you know, they buy all of that towards the upside above the 200 moving average, and hoping this can actually, you know, propel them further up by holding 200 moving average. Whether it's gonna do that or not, you know, I think it's too early to call. You know, right now it's too risky to get into it, both on the upside and downside, you know, but we will see. I think today it's gonna happen. I just don't think it's that ready right now. I don't think it's that ready right now. Let's go 30-minute chart. Let's clean up this up here. Can we see it better on the 30-minute chart? This yeah, give or take, because you cannot do it like this up here. This will be a channel, but then you got a bit dump up here, and this is too steep, so you don't want to use that, but it should be something like this up here. Give or take, something like this. I think. Yeah, I think this is, you know, this is a pennant. If this is correct, this is a pennant, and pennants are continuation patterns, so should fall down, you know. But we'll see how it actually works out. Let's see these moving averages up here. This is on 30 minutes, 1 hourly, yeah. 50 moving average on 1 hourly, right over here we are still below 10 moving average, but you know, we are maybe waiting for the 20 moving. If we are waiting for the 20 moving average on the 4 hourly, this can take maybe a day or two left, maybe a day or two left. Either way, really undecisive right now, Tila, please give probability of up and down. 50-50. $1 million question. Descending, broadening wedge. Are you looking at something like this? I mean, it can be. Like, why not? And you know, dump down to 42,000 is not unlikely, you know. And something like this up here. But then maybe eventually, you know, go up, because there is definitely support of 42,000. There is a support of 44,000, give or take, 42,000, and we got, you know, 38,000 level down here. So you can see that you know, we went up upside. You know, if we cannot get above this line, you know, get rejected, maybe we fall all the way down to 42,000 levels. That's probable, you know, and then maybe go up, and then go up, and then go again down to 38, and then go up, and I don't think it's gonna do it. But yeah, you know, it can be probable to go down to 42,000 if this is some kind of broadening wedge. And the wick is there. Yeah, the wick is at 42,008, so you know, it might we might get back to that that level. Yeah, sure. It's a probable thing, you know. Probable thing. It doesn't have to mean that we are gonna do that, but you know, we can. Definitely a good find, man. Definitely a good find. So where is a wedge? Where is a pennant? You know, we're gonna see by the next move whether, you know, I'm correct or not. CK gave good explanation in just another corrective dip for the continuation combined with the September dip. Yeah, I saw the. I actually I don't look at many videos, but yesterday for some reason I watched the CoinSkid Bitcoin video, and he's explaining it based on previous, you know, moves. So if you go to, you know, we navigate there. Let's clean up here this. So he's thinking that this move up here, is right now the same move that's happening here. That's what he's thinking. So he's thinking that this move, you know what, let's split the chart. But Bitcoin, some kind of Bitcoin chart up here, that's fine. Daily, let's turn off everything. There we go. Okay, let's clear up everything, we don't need it. Okay, so he's thinking that the move towards the upside, this move up here, is what's happening here, because he is saying that this move towards the upside was this move towards the upside. Then you got this sideways move, a little bit different. Then you got this dump down here, whatever you call it. Now comes the last, now we had this dump over here. Now we had this dump over here, which is dump up here. And this is a black swan event, and I agree with that. I've been saying it for a long time. This should be disregarded. So this should have not happened. And I also be saying that, the bull run started here, not actually over here. This should have gone sideways or something like that, right? So he's thinking that we should right now go sideways up here. Sideways. And eventually, we go sideways and continue towards the upside. So this is what he thinks is gonna happen. And do the fractals, these big fractals actually happen? They can happen. The big huge fractals can actually happen. And it is probable, but will it actually play out? I think it's a long shot, but any kind of hopium is a good hopium, right guys? Who do you think dumped the price? Chinese guys, didn't you see that? I gotta show it. Bro, I gotta show it. Did the Chinese dump the price? My sources say no. What do your sources know? Your sources doesn't know that much. Twitter. Let's go to Twitter. I think maybe I had somebody post here. There you go. This one. Yeah. Oh. Look at that. It's Chinese. They're Chinese. Yeah. Funny guys. So Chinese dumped the price yesterday. Now the chart on this isn't the Bitcoin chart, so it's not them, but it's nice to see that there are trading rooms where they do collectively dump the price on normal people. It looks like a smaller version of our recent mini bear market. It was a Corona dump. Two greedy people dumped the price. Look at Tom's Twitter. You misspelled Chinese. Oh my god. Did I? I did not misspell Chinese. Chinese. I did not misspell Chinese. Chinese is fine. The real marketplace we need these dudes on the CoinSkid team. Yeah. Look at Tom's Twitter. Is this Tom? It says Tom's Crypto. 5 followers, so it's not him. It's not that guy. I don't know who Tom's Twitter is. Tom, or maybe it's CoinKid. He's Tom's Kid Webs. Yeah. He got what is saying? Breaks out soon. Which way do you think it will go? He has this triangle, but I don't think this triangle is. Yeah, we just drew this triangle, didn't we? Just drew the triangle. Yeah, we did. Let's go back to one chart. go with 1 hour. Now there was, you know, the top line is pretty easy to top the resistance, you know, the bottom line right now, that's this one, right? So yeah, his targets 48 or 43. 48 would be too bullish, but we'll see. What more it says, breaking out and backtesting support can hold resistance. Fibonacci's, we don't do Fibonacci's, man. We don't do Fibonacci's. Anything else? Fibonacci breakout will be good push for retest. 4 hour 55 EMAs. We don't do EMAs. Break the high. What's that? This SMR. Okay. No, it's CK, capital C. I misspelled capital C. What do you mean capital C? Chinese. I misspelled Chinese. You know, as my sources still say no. The Chinese did not dump the price, unfortunately. It was just a normal dump, guys. It was just a normal dump. No, no. What can be too bullish, man? We are in bear moon. No, we are in. Yeah, we are. It's really hard to be bullish, you know. The moon phases right now, you know, the moon phase. Look at here on the very top. On the very top, we got the new moon. It was just like ding. Okay, that's time to go down. Okay, let's go down more. Let's go down even more. Let's go down more. Let's go down more all over down here. Now we're gonna see how this actually plays out. You know, right now I think it still needs a day or two left to actually figure out this pattern. But this is starting to look like to me like some kind of a pennant that might actually break down. If you draw it like a wedge, like that other guy said, it also looks like a breakdown. It also looks like a you know, move towards the downside. So it doesn't matter if it's a pennant or a expanding wedge. It does look like a, you know, more downside is to be expected. Now we are definitely holding the 200 moving average on the daily, and that's some kind of support, you know. So do not underestimate the 200 moving average on the daily. So this can actually technically be really nice support, and we can just bounce up from over here. The 200 moving average is really important, so we're gonna see how that actually plays out. But yeah, I think we still need a couple more days to figure out you know, to figure out if this is gonna bounce or not. We make the double bottom and rock top. You think so? But this is 1 hourly, so you know, double bottom. What kind of double bottom, you know? You want this this double bottom, or do you want this double bottom? And you know, double bottoms comes only on horizontal lines, but you can also get you know, a different kind of bottom. If we look at the moving averages, let's see, 4 hourly. You can see here, technically we are holding this 50 moving average, so this bottom might come something like this up here, right? This is 50 moving average, so might something like this. Yeah, you still got double bottom, but you got double bottom on the 50 moving average. You know, that also happens a lot of times. You know, you get the. Okay, that's a bad example. Let's be fine. Yeah, maybe here, maybe something like this up here. You can see here. It's not horizontal bottom, but it's, you know, some kind of a 50 moving average double bottom, you see. So when you got a bottom that goes something like this, you know, we like to say it's a double bottom, but then you have these moving averages that can also act as a, you know, support. And when price comes down, you know, and does something like this, like over here, that might also be, you know, double bottom, but it is angled. It is angled double bottom. It's not like flat. People always think that, you know, double bottom or triple bottom or whatever they call it, it has to be flat. It doesn't have to be flat. It can be, you know, continue or up. So when you go, because it's testing the support. This is testing support, angle support, and this is testing the horizontal support. You know, so it's testing some kind of support, right? How can alts pump hard even if BTC is not doing so well? Because they dumped hard, and you know, some kind of final pump might kick in. So the September kicked in. Yeah, September kicked in. Everybody was talking about it. Golden Cross around 50 September. Yeah. But Golden Cross is a leggy indicator, so, you know, SEC infrastructure, bit Federal Reserve, no clue what's gonna happen there, Matt. If 28 occurs, it's bear market, don't think so. We're gonna see how this actually plays out up here, where it's a bearable market. It's because these certain coins were pumping before the dump, so everyone is just buying the dip and FOMO as it goes higher. If BTC dropped, they still drop, but not as much. I don't know, like some altcoins are pumping, like you see, like 16%, 20%. Phantom is like going crazy, like forever, right? Phantom is going crazy. But you know, the thing is, when everything is dumping, people need to, you know, trade, still trade, and they are looking for something that pumps, you know, and so everybody FOMOs into these coins that are pumping, right? So Phantom, X, Solana, whatever. Check TLR's Twitter 7 days ago. I told him crash will happen. Good call. Correction, not a dump. We all hope it's a correction. I'm looking to buy the dip. If it doesn't, you know, if it gets some kind of support. The whole market is manipulated. It's just the Wyckoff pattern. I like the coins, but damn. Yeah. So right now up 0.25%. I don't think we're gonna go that high today. Anyways, guys, we're gonna end it on with that. Thanks for stopping by. I think we still gotta need like a day or two to figure out the you know, where this is gonna continue going, how this is gonna actually play out. It's just too small time frame. Like it's really hard to. There are no divergences. Everything's playing as it should be playing. Let's see up here. Yeah, there are no, everything is looking fine. Everything is actually looking very fine. So there is no problem in the paradise technically. So we're gonna see if this is actually gonna dump or pump. But I think we still need a day or two or something like that. Coffee. Thanks, Badge. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks everybody for stopping by. And come back tomorrow. Maybe it's gonna be a lot more interesting, you know, interesting stream tomorrow. But today, you know, right now it's cooling off. It was 2 days ago we had the big dump, you know, people got scared, but right now they're kind of in depression, you know. Oh man, my money, all the gains are gone, you know. So, you know, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. That said, come back tomorrow 9 AM Central European time, and you know, we'll see what's gonna happen. See you around, guys. There's the stop button. Where's the stop button? Look at that emoji, man. Where's the stop button? Okay, guys. See you guys. See ya.